Hello, my name is Ruta and you're watching 100 of awesome hair days diary, which is also my mood diary in disguise. So, and today we are on a day 34. I actually lost myself with numbers a little bit because I swapped something around, so now we're one number behind, but we're still not behind. The day is 34 and we're doing hairstyle 33 because I done one in advance. And today's hairstyle is sock bun. First of all, when I read it, I was like, shock bun, yeah, it's very appropriate. But basically, a sock bun, because I think the thing that we're going to be using, donut, people used to use it in a sock, with a sock, you know, they would take like tights or a sock, the transparent elastic sock, and in it they would put stuff and then they just use it for the hair. But now these days we don't need to do that anymore. So we will be using comb, we will be using hairband, we will be using sock bun donut, we're gonna be using hair grips, and I also have firm hold hairspray. Right, so the first step for this is, and actually I was looking forward to doing this style because I think it's the one that is on the top of the cover. Maybe it's not the same, but I do like these sock buns because it makes that bun look very full of hair. So very kind of like a full. Okay, so comb all of your hair up towards the high crown area and secure it with a hairband to create a very high ponytail. I'm gonna lean my head down and I'm gonna brush my hair, first of all from the back. I do that to avoid little strands clumped together, which then creates uneven look from the back side. And to avoid that, I'm just brushing them kind of like into my hand, which should give effect of smoothness. So actually I can feel some knots there. So even though I brush my hair, but then still sometimes they like to kind of like be a little bit naughty. Let me just check if this is acceptable. Yep, I say it's a good standard. And I'm just gonna secure it with the hairband at a very high crown. As you can see, it's probably higher towards this part rather than anywhere there. So high crown, no problem. Use it. Get it really high because it has to be visible from the front to get that look. And okay, so once we've done that, the next step is place the sock bun donut around the ponytail at the base of your pony, leaving the loose hair out. So now I'm just doing that. Okay, leaving the loose hair out. Take the loose hair from the pony and wrap it evenly over the sock bun donut. Tuck the hair under the sock bun donut. So, and then the last step is secure the tuck in hair in place with hair grips, pushing them into the sock bun near the scalp. Okay, so we kind of like spread the hair around, and I've done this before. Actually, this is one style that I've done before, and it's not always going so smoothly. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of like very gently starting to wrap around process to continue to keep them quite smooth and nice Wow, I think I'm getting a super sock bun going on here. Maybe I could have used a bit smaller, but never mind. It's impressive nevertheless. Okay, so now I'm using hair grips. So you're supposed to tuck them under the bun. I don't know if it's gonna work with mine. Okay. Tucking them under the bun and then using hair grips to secure them under the bun. Maybe it actually is working. From the back is always a little bit more of a problem because you can't see from the front how it looks from the back. Okay. Good job that I started using this mirror, otherwise I would have completely different idea than what it looks from the back. Okay, so I can see that one of my hair grips are actually shining brightly at the back, but from the front it actually looks pretty neat. Okay, let me see. I'm not sure if I should use any more. I think I probably maybe should use, because the important thing is to make sure that you cannot really see the actual sock bun. Okay, yeah, I think actually everything is covered. Luckily with my long hair I can wrap it, you know, like few times, but I think for someone who has a little bit thinner hair, important thing is to get the color which is very close to your natural color. So even if there are some small gaps, you are fine. Okay, so this very donutty style, I feel like some anime character. Never mind, we're going with that. I got a super sock bun and I got a super hairstyle. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hair grips, and I think I'm just gonna use one because I can see these hair, they look very good and smooth, but they're probably gonna come out at some point. And to finish it off, we use Firm Hold Hairspray. And that's the sock bun done. Pretty easy actually when you have right equipment. And I like to share my earrings with you. These are from Thailand. When I went with my sister on long trip. Mood diary, day 134. I feel okay. I actually felt quite pause few days and kind of like a pause in a movement, and I think I am feeling that there is this one inner child that came out, which is someone who really doesn't know how to proceed with things. So I had a call actually with one friend of mine, and we had a conversation about it, and you know, like sometimes it helps to have somebody to reflect back and to objectively share what they feel into it, because I think when we are in a situation, emotional situation, and we are stuck, because we are stuck, we are not able to see something that we would be able to see otherwise. So yeah, so my friend really helped me in that sense, and I have connected part of mine who, let's call it inner child, who is very creative but doesn't really have a capacity and experience in making her own decisions, connected with another part in me who knows how to make decisions and is a decision maker and just likes to kind of move through life fast. All of us have parts in us without exception. It's a psychological reality, it's emotional reality, it is reality. Well, of course, it's reality for those people who, well, even if you don't really buy into it, it still affects you, because you know, like, we go from one part of ourselves, from one role that we are playing into another role. And the best results we can get once we have all the parts in us, different parts with the different skills, working in the same direction. So my goal for today is to get inner clarity on my why, my value, my purpose, and then to go ahead with my project. I'm very grateful for the fact that I have friends like that in my life, that I have that friend of mine in my life. And I'm very grateful for the fact that right now, actually, I can do that. Imagine, like, this is honestly the positive, one of the positive of the lockdown. If I had emotional problem and I was in the office, even if I managed to talk with someone, you can't really have your own personal space to kind of just go sit down and just like, okay, let's have a conversation with myself. Well, I suppose you could, but it's like, you know, can feel a bit awkward and not the right place. But at home you can do that. So this is actually a benefit, I think, of the entire situation. I feel I know the scoring is not exactly fair, but I think I feel 8 out of 10. I think my mood diary should be called average 8 out of 10. Because most of the time I feel 8 out of 10. Because it feels like majority of the things are good, but there are some things that are not exactly, you know, great. Or, you know, like, you can argue about the fact that you're living, the fact that you're healthy, it means you're 10. But I mean, emotionally, it kind of like feels not exactly like that. So yeah, so I say that's what's going on. And I wish for you to have a nice Tuesday evening, afternoon, whenever you are watching this. And also, I wish you also to take time to have a conversation with yourself. You know, some people just like talking to themselves. I don't think it's crazy. I think it's good. I think you can have a conversation with yourself, and sometimes you have to have a conversation with yourself, and sometimes you should have a conversation with yourself. At least I do. Have a good results every single time. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.